Hola familia! Welcome back to my channel, guys. I've been gone for 3 weeks and I just want to start off by saying sorry. I mean, I'd love to say that I've been off for 3 weeks creating loads of content for you guys. Confession, I've just had 3 weeks off. Like, I majorly needed it, and that's because there has been 3 life-changing events that have happened, and I don't even know where to begin. Like, I've been starting off writing everything down that I want to cover in this vlog, but I think I'm just gonna let myself just run off with it all and update you on everything. But I need to tell you guys, it's good. I'm coming to you with an incredibly positive vlog. Stuff is great, and I wanted to share that happiness with you.
So high knees powering through. We have got
this. So number 1, I'm in Dubai. So the last vlog I did with you guys was 3 weeks ago, and I was about to go in to see my surgeon in London, and I was feeling like incredibly anxious about it. I don't know if you remember, it was like a bit of a kind of, I wouldn't say negative vlog, but there was certainly an air to it where I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the outcome is. I've had so much bad news over the last 4 months that I was like, just hit me while I'm down. But I came out of that meeting and I was like, wow. Finally, things are working out for me. Basically, in a nutshell, the surgeon said to me, I can't believe how fast you're healing. Everything is going great. Whatever you are doing, keep doing it. And whatever you are doing, basically like box it up and sell it, because all of my patients could do with doing what you're doing. My knee was healing at about 4 times the speed of what I had ever anticipated. And he gave me the all clear to fly back to Dubai, which is where I am now. And I'm going to be doing my prehab here before my surgery. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on in the vlog, because there's been so many questions that have come through about that. Am I still going to have surgery? Do I still need surgery? And basically where I'm at in life. Second update is in relation to the knee, and I think I'll show you this one. So I'm definitely not wearing the right attire for this, but just to clarify, bad knee, good knee. You ready? Oh. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Guys, I'm like mini running. And the third and final update, which is the biggest. Guys, I got a puppy. Teddy baby! Not you, Alex, Teddy. Oh, my baby, Aww,
see you, Teds.
so good on camera. You gonna say hi to everyone? Say hi, Teddy. Say hi. Oh, you're looking at this camera. Are you looking at this camera? Oh, there you are. This, guys, is my baby. His name is Teddy. We're still deciding on surname. I think he's Teddy Sabri, but apparently he's Teddy Tirrett. But either way, this is my little fluff ball, and you're such a wiggle squiggle. You are such a wiggle squiggle. So, best way of describing Ted's, he's all or nothing. He is either super hyper, which is kind of the mood he's in right now, or he's asleep. But he is the dream puppy, and he's a toy poodle. He's 3 months old, who I need to put down because he's about to go crazy. Say bye! So on to the kind of serious stuff, I guess, which is my knee and my rehab and my prehab and all of these words that are being thrown around at the moment. During this time that I've had off from YouTube, I have still been on Instagram, and I've been uploading on a daily basis, particularly on my stories. And I actually did like a Q&A on there to find out what you guys wanted to know in relation to life, I guess, but specifically my knee. And the most commonly asked question, commonly asked? Common asked? I don't know, commonly, the one that was asked the most was, am I still gonna have surgery? Do I still need surgery? Do I have a choice there? Because basically my rehab's going so well, I'm now able to I even did an Irish dancing jig. My mum was over last week, it was St. Patrick's Day, and of course, the Irish blood in me came out, the music came on, and Teddy and I started dancing. And that was kind of like a test for me. I was like, wow, I can jig. If I can jig, surely I can run. So then I tried a little bit of a run and it worked. And I was like, whoa, this is blowing my mind right now. The human body is crazy. I have like this life-changing injury and it's healing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I don't know what to do. And obviously I'm in like this incredible situation because I am healing and I am so thankful for that. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Teddy is trying to get his treats off of his tray. He's a very, very, very mischievous dog, but I love him for it. So guys, to give you the facts are, when I said facts, Did you hear? I think I have a bit of a list. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. That was
Facts. Say
Yeah.
facts.
Yes,
That's
facts.
Just to recap on what's going on with my knee, I had a ski accident 3.5 months ago now. In a nutshell, I ruptured my ACL, I ruptured my MCL, I fractured my tibia.
I know. It's a lot, isn't it, Teds?
No, I didn't. I fractured my fibula. I'm a physiotherapist and I just got the wrong bone. I also tore my lateral meniscus, and on the flight home, I developed 2 DVTs. So obviously, it's not like your bog standard injury. I did it all. Now, my surgeon, Mr. Adil Ajwid, works in what we call a downgrading principle. So he basically aims to heal one part of my knee at a time. He started off with my MCL, which is the ligament on the inside of the knee. Now, he managed that by putting it in a brace for 6 to 8 weeks, and then I gradually weaned off of the brace, and I'm in a period now which is called prehabilitation. Prehabilitation is to get my knee ready for ACL reconstructive surgery. ACL reconstructive surgery basically means that they take a graft from somewhere else in your body. It can also be a donor graft, but I'm gonna go with a hamstring graft, and they reconstruct the ACL. Now, for those of you that don't know, the ACL is, in my opinion, the most important ligament in the knee. Well, not even in my opinion, in everyone's opinion, because it acts as a seat belt to the knee. So it stops your knee from slipping forward. So obviously the fact that my ACL is ruptured means that my knee is incredibly vulnerable, and I probably shouldn't be doing the stuff on it that I'm doing now, but as I said, it's healing really quickly. Factually, you can live without an ACL. I don't have to have surgery. There are so many people on this planet who have ruptured their ACL and they've decided that they don't want to have surgery, and you can still continue living a pretty normal life. Well, not even a pretty normal life, a normal life without an ACL. All you have to do is rehab the knee, make the muscles as strong as they can physically be to support the knee, and then basically the muscles do the job of the ligament. So you don't have to have that ligament there. However, what it does mean is you are restricted in the exercise and the movements that you can do. So for someone who doesn't do super high intensity working out, skiing, it's absolutely fine to live without an ACL. You can still run, pretty much changing direction, but mainly in straight lines. You can still do yoga, Pilates, a lot of sport, but the things that you can't do is contact sports, ski, rapid agility, and plyometrics-based exercises. So those of you who have known me for quite a while, who have maybe followed me on Instagram or subbed here for a while, you'll know that I love HIIT training. HIIT training is literally my jam. Like, my weekly training program is made up of HIIT, weights, a little bit of stretching, and Pilates. And that combination of exercises allowed me to achieve the body that I want, but also the mindset that I want. So the thought of not being able to, oh, hi Tess, does mummy want to do HIIT? Do you want to do HIIT with mummy? Do you know what HIIT is? Oh my gosh, Teddy. To be honest, Teddy does HIIT and plyometrics every day, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. This boy is crazy. The spring in his legs is a whole nother level. The NFL need him, don't they? Don't they? So I think you guys may have got from that I love HIIT, and I'm not willing to give up HIIT and plyometrics, which means I am currently 94.9% sure that I'm gonna have surgery. The other 5.1% is kind of lying in the fact that I'm now living a pretty normal life and I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like if I have surgery, well, I don't even feel like I know Teddy has returned. Hi, Teds. If I have surgery, I kind of need to go back to square one. So I basically need to go into surgery, come out of surgery. Have you farted? I think he's farted again.
Good boy, Teddy.
He's got a really poorly tummy, hasn't he? I love you so much, but your farts smell as bad as Daddy. Your farts smell as bad as Daddy. Sorry guys, just gonna draw it back there. The thought of going back in a knee brace, I'm obviously just in two minds about it, but I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have surgery. So I'm gonna be back in London in 4 weeks to see Mr. Adil Ajwid again, who is my surgeon, for him to look at my knee, which I think he's gonna be really happy with, to review, to test, and then check out when I will be able to have surgery. Now, there is a little bit of a time lapse on when I'm able to have surgery, and that is because of my DVT, so I thought I'd just show you guys down here a rough idea of time frames. So this is the timeline. We are late March. The injury happened on the 3rd of January, so I'm nearly 3 months in. This was actually Alex's B-Day. The day of the injury was on Alex's birthday. I'm gonna be flying back pretty soon, so in a couple of weeks' time, to London to see my surgeon. The delay on having surgery for my ACL all lies in this. When I was flying back from Japan to London, I developed 2 DVTs in my calf. For those of you who don't know what DVTs are, they are basically blood clots in your legs, which can be fatal. Thankfully, they were caught and I'm still here. Because of that, I started a course of medication called rivaroxaban for 3 months. Mid-April is when I finish my rivaroxaban medication, so in a couple of weeks' time. Now, the surgeon has said he is not happy to operate for a period of time after me coming off this medication. Rivaroxaban is basically an anticoagulant, so it is to, insert brackets, thin the blood. Because my blood is going to be thinner, that poses more risk when I have surgery to excessive bleeding. Now, you can obviously operate when you're on anticoagulants, but you do have to be really careful. During this time here, before surgery, I am undergoing something called prehab. So that is preventative rehab. It's basically preparation for surgery. During this period here, I am making my knee as strong as it can physically be to improve the outcome of my surgery and prevent me re-rupturing the ligament. So surgery may well happen here, which will be early June. We're not sure. This period here, this massive period, 9 to 12 months. So guys, if I have surgery, I'm gonna be back to normal around here. March, that is ridiculously messy. 2020, years time. I'm gonna be back to normal, but hey, I'm still smiling. So I really hope that gave a little bit more clarity about where I'm at with my knee, where I'm at in regards to surgery and healing. And yeah, I guess the best way of summarizing it is I'm in total disbelief at how quickly I've healed. Like, this whole experience has been a steep learning curve. That's probably the best way of describing it. But equally, I have such a crazy, crazy appreciation for my body now. I've always loved the human body. That's why I became a physiotherapist in the first place. But firsthand experiencing such a extreme injury and seeing firsthand again how the body can heal is totally mind-blowing. And the one thing I would say to all of you who are watching right now, regardless of whether you have an injury or not, we really need to love our bodies. And I'm not just talking aesthetically, we need to learn to love our bodies and look after them from the inside out. And that involves our minds as well, guys. That involves mental health. Like, this last 4 months have involved some incredible lows for me, and I think I've been pretty transparent with that with you guys. You've seen how upset I've been, and I promise not to get upset again because I'm in such a strong headspace right now. But I do think so much of my progress has been down to the fact that I refuse to give up, that I refuse to allow myself to slip into that negative mindset. And everyone who's watching now, please don't think that I haven't been there. I am human and I have been pretty low at times, but I've been able to turn it around with the help of so many people around me, an incredible team, a therapist. I've seen a therapist as well. And it's really, really made me realize how resilient I am and how resilient we all can be. We all have that within us, and we need to look after our bodies. Like, Alex is behind the camera now, and we've kind of started putting into place things for us as a couple, and even Teddy, to live a healthy and happy lifestyle from a food perspective as well as exercise and just being happy. A little bit of a heart to heart there, but appreciate your bodies because they're the only ones you have to live in, and they look after you, so we need to look after them. They heal on their own, we just need to facilitate it. So yeah, I think that's enough for today's vlog. As I said, I did just kind of like blurt everything out, but I wanted to tell you guys that I am still here. I'm sorry I had a few weeks off, or 3 weeks off. And during that 3 weeks, I have actually had a little brainstorm on what you guys want. I also put the questions out on Instagram to get feedback of what you want to see more of on my YouTube channel. And because of that, I have drawn up a new timetable, woohoo, which I promise to stick to. I think if I was asked the question in a job interview, what is your biggest weakness, and timekeeping is one of them. Sorry, just being real. But I promise to stick to it. I have a brand new timetable which is packed full with the content that you guys want to see. So it does have the vlogs, it also has recipes, healthy food ideas, tips and tricks on how to stay healthy and live your best life, and also real-time workouts. So please do check it out down below, my new weekly schedule, and also let me know in the comments what you guys want to see specifically, because I'm making this content for you guys, so whatever you want to see, I will make sure I deliver. Anyway, I love you guys so much. You have been pretty much my biggest support on the planet, and I'm so thankful to all of you who have tuned in throughout this entire process. I shall see you, spin, tomorrow? Yeah. Monday. Say bye, baby. Say,